Hello, my bro.
Yo,
How you
what's
doing?
up, bro?
Chilling. How you living? How's your day?
I'm good, bro. Can't complain, man. Been knocking out these interviews. Happy to be here with you today. How's everything going with you, bro?
Nah, it's better now that I get to talk to you a little bit, find out a little bit more about your story for a few minutes.
For damn.
I want to thank you, appreciate you coming on to the Garden State Hip Hop Hour. This is Josh X. You want to give a little introduction to yourself real quick for anybody who may not know?
Man, what's up, man? It's your boy John Shanks. People may not know me for, my new single yet, but if you wanted to know what I'm about, I got this song that I'm gonna play for y'all. Instead of just talking about it, let me just give it to your audience real quick.
Oh, all right, we about to get something? Bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a little vibe. I got any Brian McKnight? I got any Brian McKnight? You got any Brian McKnight fans in your audience or what? What you think?
uh, I'm trying to figure out if the younger generation really is on him like that. Me personally, Back at One is
Okay,
my favorite songs of all
okay,
time. So,
okay. So we gonna, but that's the problem. We gotta put the younger generation into what music was. You
mm.
feel me? Because
So
music
is
was
Brian on? Is Brian on this song?
This is Brian McKnight's song. I'm gonna perform
Oh,
for your
okay.
audience. So those that don't know, I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, and I'm about real music and real artistry, and I'm all about the arts. Here we go. I can't remember why we fell apart. That's something that was so meant to be. Forever is the promise in our hearts. And more, I wonder where you are. This is for your youth. Y'all gotta learn these songs. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. We need more love in the youth. Do you ever wake up reaching out for me? You gotta treat your queens like a queen. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime, baby. Oh, I miss you. Miss you, miss you. So yeah, for those that don't know, Josh X is a musician, true to this music, true to this art, and I'm here to represent for all singers, songwriters, musicians that have something to say. And I want to make sure that the youth particularly gets the message because there's a lot of that missing in the world. We need more love. So for those that are looking for that, follow your boy Josh X because you definitely find it in him, for real.
And what is it about Brian McKnight that just you gravitated
The
towards him like that?
song, the songwriting is impeccable. There's not about this. It's timeless music, and I feel like music is so short term these days. It's not really. It's like the life, it's not really gonna be forever. And I feel like artists like Brian McKnight wrote songs that were forever. And I feel like that's what Josh X wants to be. Josh X wants to be a new Brian McKnight, a new Stevie Wonder, because that's the role models that the kids need. I'm a young guy, and this piano is what kept me out of trouble. This piano is what got me a full scholarship for college. This
Mm.
piano got me in front of a studio with Cardi B, Rick Ross, Jadakiss, Swizz Beatz, everybody that I ever wanted to work with. This piano got me there. So it's like, I know kids think, oh, it's corny to play an instrument, but not really. It's actually beneficial for you because when you jump in the music business, you'll actually know what you're talking about. So I feel like I have to be the one, and hopefully there'll be more coming with me that has to let it be known that musicianship is missing. So in order for me, I gotta look to the greats for that, because I can't get
Mm.
that from the new artists. I gotta get that from the greats that wrote timeless music, timeless songs. So that's what I'm about, and that's why I went to Brian McKnight because he's an icon, and his songwriting is, forget it. You know what I mean? I want Grammys. I want Grammys, man. So in order for me to get that, I gotta study the ones before me. Just like I play classical music, something like this, little Chopin. It's about studying the greats. As a kid, no one told me Chopin was cool. 6 years old, I was playing Chopin. That was probably the
Mm.
most corniest thing to do as a 6 year old. Until I got that free scholarship to college, it was the best thing to do. You feel me? So
Nah, I feel
it's
you.
just me. For me as an artist, it's about giving them that vibe.
Yeah,
I
and
see
you
some
were
of
talking
y'all
about the
saying y'all
school.
listen to classical. Thank you,
It was
bro.
Juilliard, right?
Yeah, Juilliard, man. Juilliard was my musical school, and that was a dope experience. And I learned about great artists and great musicians. And for me, that's why I said, for an artist like me, for those that may be tuned in, you're just going to get the real deal. This ain't no hype. This ain't no uh, manufactured talent. You feel me? This is really me. I know what song key I'm in. I know what music I'm making. I know how to count my measures. I know how to add harmonies to my music. I write my music. I produce my music. So I feel like that's important. And the schools that I went to is how I got that education to be here. So I'm very thankful for that.
And when did you start producing? Because I was reading that one of your first gifts from your mother was the piano, actually, right?
Say it again.
One of your first gifts from your mother was a piano, right?
Correct, correct. My mom was a big classical fan. She only wanted me to hear like Chopin, like she wanted to hear. You know what I mean? My mom was big into stuff like that. And as a kid, I was like, Mom, that ain't gonna be what I'm gonna get the girls with, Mom. Like, I gotta
I don't
fucking
know. That singing shit.
no, but Chopin, you feel me? Chopin,
Mm.
ain't nobody at 12 years old was bumping Chopin.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You feel me? So I was always like, yo, this is a little awkward. Like, Mom, you know what I mean? In high school, no one's listening to this. Like, I gotta get to what's hip. So for me, her gift to me actually was a blessing looking back in hindsight, because little did I know the piano was gonna get me in front of Stevie Wonder. And the classical music was gonna be what took me to Stevie Wonder. Because the fact that I played classical music, that freaked everybody out in the music industry. For me, that was just regular. I was just regular, like, oh shit, my mom's coming home, let me play some cool shit so she can give me some video games or something. But for people, yeah, for people at the radio stations, they didn't expect that from me. So when I got in front of them and I started playing all this crazy stuff on the piano, they were like, oh shit, this kid is different. So my mom's gift to me actually was the greatest gift out of everything.
And how's your mom react now, seeing how far you went from her giving you this piano at 6 to everything you've accomplished at this point?
She was cool when Stevie said what up to her. When she heard Stevie say what up, she was like, all right, my son, you did it. She was like, all right, I told you to play this piano. And I was like, yep, you're right. But moms always know best, man. You know, we fight our mothers all the time because it's like, that's just the natural thing to do. You know what I mean? As a young kid, you're like, yeah, my mom's crazy. She's talking about playing Chopin. Like, what is cool about that? But looking back in hindsight, I always say to her now when I speak to her, Mom, thank God you gave me that piano, girl, because I would not be able to do any of this stuff I'm doing today. So she's extremely happy. She's extremely happy that she gave me that gift and that I'm utilizing it in my life.
Like, how's the experience being in front of Stevie Wonder? Obviously, like you said, that's one of your idols. He's a legend, and just were you nervous?
Out.
Like, what were you feeling?
Oh shit, man, I almost passed out, bro. I had my
You're
head down. I had my head down like this, like, and I'm looking at, I'm just chilling like this. And then he's like, "Hey, Josh." I open my eyes, and I'm like, I was like, "Oh shit, that's Stevie Wonder." Of course, I ain't say that out loud, but in my head, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, anybody wanted to give me a little heads up that Stevie Wonder was gonna be here. And the sick part about it was, I was in the club. Maybe it was L.A. and I was in L.A. when I met him. And I was in the club about maybe about 2 o'clock in the morning, getting lit. You feel me? I was in the radio station around 7 o'clock in the morning. So then I'm still off the Patron. I'm still a little lit, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm playing, I'm just like, oh my God. And Stevie just was like so blessed to be around him. He made all my nervousness go away. He just was super genuine, and he had a lot of great things to say about my music. And that was just a humbling experience for me. Cause I'm like, yo, if Stevie Wonder thinks I'm good, chances I'm pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't really need anybody else's opinion, because Stevie's like the best, and he said I'm really good. He didn't say I'm a little good. Stevie was like, you're great. And I was like, all right. I'm lit. I was like, I'm lit.
And then from there, were you already working with like the Cardis and the Jadakisses and Swizz Beatz, or was this before or after?
Stevie Wonder was before Cardi actually. I met Stevie way before Cardi, maybe about 5 years before I met Cardi. And when I met Cardi in 2015. And yes, and that was that was a cool experience. We worked together, we grinded together, we went on tour together. It was a movie. But our first song, Heaven on My Mind, we charted on Billboard R&B charts, and we shot a video, and that was in 2016. We put that release out because me and Cardi was on the same record label, KSR, which is the record label. So that's kind of the history of knowing Cardi and just being in that same vibe.
You're still on KSR?
Yeah, KSR. Yep, she is too.
Okay. Shout out to T Dot and Young Casamado. They're on there too, right?
Bow.
So you're originally from Queens, right? Are you working with anyone from New York? Because obviously Brooklyn's got that wave going on. New York is popping again.
New York, I got some joints, and I just did a joint with Fivio Foreign.
Oh, okay.
We just did a joint. We shot the video yesterday, so look out for that. I'm really excited for that. That record's gonna be super dope. I did a little different. Yeah, it's gonna be viral movie. Wow.
Is that gonna be off your album coming out, the X Project?
Yeah, the X Project dropping this fall, which I'm super excited about. The project is filled with joints. Fivio's on there. I got I Miss You, my lead single, which is off that project. Super excited about that. Everybody's playing it on the radio. Everybody's gravitating to it. So I'm just happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm on here with you, you know what I mean? You interviewing the kid. We getting lit right now. We going viral movie.
I'm out here with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in the room with, like, legends, modern-day legends. You're saying if you want to plug in Cardi, Rick Ross, Swizz Beatz in there in the modern legend-type category. So at which point are you considered a legend? Because you're in the room with all these people. That's got to,
I feel like
you're a part of this.
I feel like I'm building an iconic resume. My first endorsement was Brian McKnight. My second endorsement was Stevie Wonder. My first hip-hop endorsement was Jadakiss. I've been blessed to do songs with Jada, Busta, Nipsey Hussle, God bless him. It was his B-Day. I was just listening to the record we did. And Nipsey just jumped on my shit just by hearing the shit on the radio, which was a blessing. I've been blessed to work with Mac Miller, another legend, a bunch of legends. And I feel like Josh X one day, after we look at the body of work of everything that I've touched from a songwriting point of view, from a production point of view, from somebody that sings and produces and writes his music, I believe that the world will see what it needs to see. And if they label it as a legend, then that's the blessing that comes with it. But I think the resume will speak for itself, and the body of work with the people that I've associated myself with, they're definitely iconic. I think I have some of the biggest endorsements out the gate for a new artist.
Absolutely.
I don't think you get Stevie Wonder when you just come out. And I feel like that was super big, and I haven't seen it done yet. So we'll see where we go. God's time is the time I'm on. So hopefully in 5 years, 10 years, we'll be, you know what I'm saying? We'll be somewhere doing this interview on a yacht. You know what I mean? And
I dig it.
Somewhere going viral. You feel
Yo,
me?
like at which point did like you stop being in awe, like of being in a room with these people, and it starts just to feel normal? Or are you still kind of like, oh my God, not oh my God, but like
I'm always taken back. Like I'm always taken back when I see people that I get in the room with that I'm super fanned out by. Because that's just me growing up, never knowing. Like I didn't know I was gonna be this artist that was gonna be having songs with all these popular people that I grew up listening to. Some of them, like I still don't believe that I have songs with some of these people. But for me, like I think I accepted. Like when I got around Cash Money and I was around Lil Wayne and seeing Lil Wayne like every other day and going on the road and seeing Lil Wayne and seeing this, and it was like, all right, this is where I'm at. Like this is where I'm at. Like Cash Money experience for me was dope because Birdman and Slim, they were like very like what's the right word? Like a mentor situation. Like Birdman gave me a lot of advice on how to move, and he taught me some stuff, and I always looked up to him and his whole empire that he built as a record label. because I believe in that, you know, artist development and, you know, taking time to do your thing. You got to put that work in. And Cash Money was definitely a label that put that work in. So being around Birdman, I kind of think that was when I was just like, all right, I'm hopping out of Bugattis. I'm like looking at everything, like there's like $500,000 cash laying around every trip, like we're drinking the best vodkas, we're partying with beautiful women. Like this is like my regular life now. Like,
Word. Well, like what was like the like a key piece of advice that really stuck with you from that time?
I think Swizz gave me one of the best advices that he told me that real music, it goes. Like good music just goes. Like you don't have to worry about how it goes or when it goes. It just goes. Birdman was telling me the same thing, really. Like stay on course, stay on track. Like don't worry about what the people are talking about. Just stay on what you believe. And I think that was the best advice I got from those mentors at the time, because it was like these people did it already. So I was like, yo, if they're telling me this shit, then I'm definitely on the right path, because I'm sitting in the studio with Lil Wayne across the street, like, you know what I mean, skateboarding, listening to my records, Birdman smoking a fat L. I'm getting lit smoking an L too, like, fuck it, we out here.
You weren't skateboarding?
Huh?
You weren't skateboarding with Wayne?
Oh, hell no.
Nah, you gotta do it one time. You're a Wayne, just like hop on there.
My talent. Now, see, that's when artists get it crazy. You gotta know your lane. You gotta know your lane.
I mean, I can't skateboard, but I feel like it's Wayne. I at least try.
Nah, you know what it was? I was just like, I know my lane. If I get on that skateboard and I pop a leg, I was gonna be real crazy tight with that. So I'm like, yo, let me just stay on this piano, bro. This is how I'm in this. This is how I got in this room. Let me stick to this shit. Because once I start skateboarding and shit, they might be like, yo, let's get Josh out of here, bro.
Oh, man. That's just like a dope story. I would do it. Just to say, I at least tried to skateboard side by side with him. But so your new single, I Miss You, second most added record at Urban Radio this week. So talk to me about the record. You co-wrote it with Jay White did it. Yeah. He helped write Bodak Yellow, right?
Nah, he didn't write Bodak Yellow. He produced Bodak Yellow.
Oh, produced. My bad.
Yeah, he's a producer. No, you got it. Yeah, Jay White. Shout out to Jay White. He did this record. This record is super, you know, personal to me. It's a song I had in the can for like 3.5 years, and I never wanted to like. I was like, it's like my baby. You know what I'm saying? I was watering it every year, and this is the year that I said, okay, it's ready to come out. I think I didn't know it was gonna get #2 most added in the country. That's a blessing. Shout out to every radio station that's playing it. That's just all like I'll never get used to hearing my song on the radio. Every time I hear it, I get freaked out. Like, oh shit, that's me, because that's just like something that you don't get used to. But Jay White gave me a smash. I Miss You's available on all platforms. Y'all really gonna like this video. I'm telling y'all. I made a movie, fellas. If you not doing right by your lady, you might want to bump I Miss You first. You might want to run to the platform right now, if you in the doghouse, and play I Miss You, and DM me and let me know how you came out of that house, because I'm telling you, it's strictly that sorry song. For anybody that's messing up, you're going viral. The minute you put that on, you're going to get the mad face going to turn to the puppy face, and then y'all going to be back to loving. Trust me.
I was watching the video. You just dropped last week. I was watching the video, and the first thing I noticed was you had that girl, Curls Throw Life, in there. I don't know her real name. I just know her from her Instagram name. I've been keeping her on the gram, so I'm like, wait, hold up. Like, I don't know her. I think she's from Jersey. I don't know. She looks good as fuck. So
She's good. Yo, she's man.
I'm like, my man's in the pool grabbing on that. Like, damn.
Yeah, I was in a movie. Listen. The director told me I needed to shoot a movie. So I shot a movie, but she had her joy. We was getting viral. I was like, yo, is this a video? Or is this shit starting to get like a little real? You know what I mean? But she's a bad chick. Shout out to Curls for Life. She's hot. She's a hottie. She did a thing in my video.
I didn't even know she did videos. I just be following her on the gram, and I'm like, wait, I had to rewind it a couple times.
You hit. Where you from, bro?
No, I'm from Jersey.
Okay. So you hit. She's from. I think she's from Connecticut.
Oh, is that where she's from? I don't know why.
She's from Connecticut. But she's super bad. She's super bad. She a bad one.
She made it to your video.
Yeah, I brought it to the video. I made that movie with her. But check it out, y'all. Check out my video. I Miss You. That shit's available on all platforms. Y'all gonna like that record. For real.
Is the
Y'all
song
gonna
about somebody?
Yeah, it's about my ex that I was in a situation with. You know what I'm saying? I was doing bad things. And you know me, being an R&B singer, life is sometimes could be filled with a lot of heartbreaks. And for me, writing the songs, thank you, Fun 141. I appreciate that. Once you check out my songs, you'll kind of know that the songs that I put out, they all relatable to my life, what I've been through. Because I feel like as an artist, you can't put out somebody else's story. Like, you got to put out your story. You feel me? Like, that's important for me. So I Miss You is definitely about me and somebody else. And, you know, listen to them words. Now that you know that it's about me, listen to them words again. And now you can tell the movie that I went through. I had to stop the jet on the runway, the whole shit. It was crazy. Shit's real expensive. It's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep her.
Keywords, keywords.
Cheaper to keep her.
So how come the X Project? Why is it titled the X Project?
The X Project is pretty much about Josh X and everything that I've been through. I've been through a lot in this industry. Life hasn't been a walk in the park. Staying original and staying true to my art's been the greatest fight. Not having to water down my sound because we're in an industry that's watered down sound has been the greatest part of my fight. So I feel like the X Project is the barriers that I broke to come out of that to be where I'm at now. Before, like, you playing an instrument in today's music industry might be cool for some, but it's not really needed. It's like, oh, that's, you know what I mean? Like, yo, put that auto-tune on me and let's go viral. But this ain't what Josh X is about. The X Project is about that real struggle, that real musician life, that real artist life when you really trying to figure out what's going on in your life and you're going through the ups and downs and you don't have the support of the cosigns that you may be looking for. Like, my mom didn't know Stevie Wonder. I had to grind. I had to put my work in. I had to learn music. I had to go to the open mics, go to the studio sessions that I didn't get paid $1 so many nights to get to where I'm at. And I just want people to know in the X Project that life wasn't easy for Josh X. So that's the message I got going on in this project. And I'm excited for y'all to check it out this fall. It'll be available on all DSPs, all platforms.
Or just this fall? No specific date yet?
No specific date, but I'll be announcing the date in about a week and a half. So look forward to that. I know we follow each other on the gram, so you definitely catch that date. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can jump back on here when the project jumps.
Nah, yeah, definitely, 100%. I want to thank you for your time. Before we get out of here, I know you got the X Project, but is there anything else that people should be looking out for?
Say it again, your phone cut out.
Oh, my bad. I was going to say, I know you got the X Project coming out, but is there anything else people should be on the watch for?
I got the X Project coming out. I got new videos releasing, and then I'll be working on just a bunch of television projects. I shot a television show called Sister's Keeper. I've been getting into a lot of TV recently. I like acting. I think that's a new style of myself, like, that I discovered recently. Like, yo, this acting shit is actually wavy, and I like it. I genuinely like it. So for me, after the music, I'll just be working on some TV shit. Y'all can look forward for that, and then look forward to new music because I ain't stopping. I'm dropping every season. I'm dropping. So fall, dropping. Winter, dropping. It's coming all year long because I feel like right now Josh X as an artist knows that consistency is the key. And I gotta stay consistent. I gotta give my fans who love me every day more to reasons to love me. And I understand that now. You gotta stay on it. So just know that y'all not gonna hear a song a year, like, oh, he did a song with Rick Ross 2 years ago, now he dropped I Miss You 2 years later. Y'all gonna be getting music from me real consistently. So I'm really happy to let my fans know and my supporters, new supporters, if y'all paying attention, that I'm gonna stay on the job. If you love my music and you discover my music today and you love it, just know I'm gonna keep giving y'all more music to love.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. Consistency, especially in today's day and age, you got to keep dropping. It feels like before they forget you.
Correct. You got to keep dropping, and I realized that, and I learned that. And for me, that's the blessing with my learning. I'm an artist that can learn from my mistakes and jump on it. So for me, I realized that this right here, this single right here, that everybody's like, Josh X is back, Josh X is back. Josh X is here to stay. Don't worry, y'all. I ain't gonna have y'all gonna have to say Josh X is back. I'm out here. I'm here to stay. Thank you so much, Fun 141. Appreciate you.
Josh, I appreciate you for your time. You want to let the people again where they can find you?
Yo, you can follow me on all platforms. Make sure y'all follow me right now. It's real easy. Just put in search Josh X. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm really on here. It's no cap, no hype. I really talk to pretty much anybody that hits me up because I love my supporters. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So I thank you. Thank you for taking the time to interview me. The Garden State Hip Hop Hour has been lit. We've been going viral. And I really appreciate you for my real, this is dope. I appreciate you, bro. Anybody that supports me, man, you don't know how much that means to me, man. There ain't a better feeling in the world than that. So thank you, bro, for taking the time.
Of course.
Appreciate
the appreciation is always mutual. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this without you neither. So
thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
I'm going to catch you next time. Hopefully in the fall when the album drops, we can get on here and talk about it some more. And just be safe, man, out there.
You too, bro. Stay safe, man. Stay safe, all right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to holler at you.
All right, well.
Later.
Later.